October 25th.
Purchase digitally and get the XRK weapons pack.
Okay, so a couple things I noticed. I'm going to back this up a little bit so everybody can see. I think, my opinion, some people were saying online too, that this possibly might be a prequel to the events of what went on in NW4, which is a COD4 NW, which is the first Modern Warfare from 2007. And so I think by looking at... Here, let me rewind this back real quick.
They could be anywhere.
We need to move fast.
What do you suggest?
I mean, even Price. I mean, clearly everybody knows that that's Price right there. Thing I noticed about it is that the way they drew him, he's a lot younger in this. And so that's why I'm thinking, like, possibly this might be a prequel, because he looks completely younger compared to how he looked in COD4. And so, let me go ahead. Let me continue.
Let's talk. I need your help.
You didn't even see it. I mean, like, I don't have a picture, but I could probably pull it up. The picture from the way he looked in the one from 2007. I mean, he's younger here. Everybody can see that. And so I think they purposely did this. I think this is on Infinity Ward's doing when they said that this was going to be a soft, not a reboot, but a reimagining of Modern Warfare. But I'm thinking that this possibly might even be a prequel, because they named a few names of other characters that might show up here. But hang on, let's get.
Because of this poison, my people have known something worse than war.
Help us track it.
If you stay, we can help you. But if you stay, you fight.
And this guy, too. I mean, that might be Soap. But, I mean, I think Soap had a British accent. This guy sounds more American. So, he's either a new character altogether, or he might be somebody else. I'm trying to think from some of the American characters that they had in the 2007 one. But that possibly might be Soap, but I'm not sure.
Yelling out to him.
And this is the storyline, too. Even having them going to having the Middle Eastern and the American also working together so they can combat against whatever type of threat that is that they're dealing with. I think that's great. I think it's showing the diversity. I think that's Infinity Ward's doing. I think that's probably Infinity Ward and Activision's doing. So that's brilliant.
Yelling out to him.
The invaders of my country have no regard for human life. We live like this every day. Any further complications and we're at war.
That's a good shot right there. I mean, that's Price, this dude, the other new girl, and that's some other new guy that they got in the background too. So might be, she's a new character. So I don't know if this guy is somebody else from the 07 game, but let's...
We're breaking through now. We need the new extraction point fast. Save yourself, daughter. Join us.
I kind of thought maybe...
Lead soldiers. You train killing soldiers. You.
I thought probably maybe that was Zakhaev, but he sounds Middle Eastern. Zakhaev was actually Russian, so he might be a new character. Or I mean, I don't know. Maybe that might be Zakhaev. Maybe she's Russian Middle Eastern too. But they didn't mention him. They mentioned Shepard coming back for this reboot, but. They didn't mention anything about Zakhaev. It's just kind of similarities a little bit.
I lead soldiers. You train killers.
But we are all killers here. No? How about you, Captain? Are you gonna let them die?
Kind of looks like that dude from the Brazilian dude from MW2, the one that they had the contact with in Rio de Janeiro too.
Chemical weapons are now in the wild. Fix it.
Where do we draw the line, sir? You draw the line. No, sir! Stop! Wherever you need it. What the hell is this?
It's the off switch. We're all just pawns in this.
Are you this?
The off.
That's another shot of Price. See, I mean, you can see the facial features. He's younger. He's a lot younger than before. Like I said, I know I said that a second ago, but that's brilliant. That's brilliant. If this is a prequel leading up to Modern Warfare 1 from 2007 and then 2, I mean, that's brilliant, because there's several things that they could probably do with that. That means that they have this storyline, and then if they make a sequel to this, like in another year or two from now, there's more people that they can also write in, and there's some other good, probably some ideas they could probably throw in there too. So,
Twitch, we're all just pawns in this.
Well, you speak for yourself.
This is crazy.
Yeah, but we're a little crazy, aren't we? The rules of engagement have changed. If you can't identify the target...
I was thinking maybe that might be Soap right there. That's either might be Soap, or that could be the other dude, McMillan, too. And there was another character too who also had a Scottish accent too. That might possibly be him too. But let's wait and see.
You are the target.
Well, I'm sold. I'm super excited. I mean, yeah, we're a little month out there. Infinity War's smart by dropping this out today. I mean, October 25th, I mean, it's literally 30 days away from now. I'm super excited. I know I've been reading the comments all day long online, and the other fans are also excited. So I can't wait too. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Feel free to give it a like. If not, I'll see you all in the next great video. Peace. Ciao.